lovely Capricorns. This is Debs and this is your reading for mid-September 2024, Cappy. It's lovely to be with you guys. I hope you're all well. Now, in a vision, in my usual vision from Archangel Michael, he took me to a car showroom. And this young guy was sort of wandering around looking quite excited at all the classic cars. They had some beautiful classic cars and he had the money to spend. After a couple of hours, he chose a particular vintage car. It was gorgeous. It was a convertible, cream leather seats, beautiful. And he said to the manager, okay, great, I'm going to take it for a quick spin and then let's do it. I'm going to buy it. So the manager got super excited, gave him the keys, he whizzed off. But as he was driving along this road, he thought to himself, the mileage is looking pretty high on this car. I wonder if I need to make any repairs, if they're going to be really expensive, because it's a vintage car. I'm wondering whether or not it's going to guzzle a lot of gas. And he brought it back to the showroom. And the manager stood there really excited saying, okay, sir, let's get all the paperwork sorted out. I'm sure you love the car. And this young guy very sadly gave this manager back the keys and said, you know what? It looks gorgeous. In theory, it's wonderful. I took it for a spin. I had a wonderful time. But it's just not practical. I'm so sorry. It's just not going to be practical for me. I'm a bit worried that it's an old car. I'm slightly concerned about the fact that if I need to do any repairs, they're going to be really expensive. And there's a lot of mileage on the car. And the showroom manager sort of pulled a bit of a face and said, yeah, but sir, you know, it's a vintage car. I mean, what do you expect? Something new? Yeah, if you want a new car, go get a new car. This is a vintage. It's special. And the guy said, yeah, but I'm sorry. I'm just going to have to say no. And he walked out of the showroom feeling a bit dejected. But in 2 or 3 hours, he sort of perked up thinking, well, at least I checked it out and at least I now know what I want. And that's where the vision ended, Cappy. So guys, this could be anything. You could have decided to date someone much older than you. And this is you thinking, I don't think I want to do that again. It might be this is you going for an incredible job in a company. But this is you thinking to yourself, yeah, but I don't know if it's really going to be for me. I love the company. The company's great, but is the job spec what I really want to do every day? I don't know. Whatever this is for you, Cappy, you may have got super excited about something and then having done a little bit of research, you're backing off, but you've learned a great deal. And with whatever you've learned, you're now moving forward, looking for something a little bit different. That's what I feel. Okay, so guys, let's get into this. The deck that I'm using is the Arcanum Tarot. Everything you need is down below. The link to my website if you'd like a private reading, all the decks I use, and the link to join the channel if you're interested in becoming a member. Yeah, so Cappy, you may have felt slightly disappointed, but I feel at least now you have a really clear idea of exactly what you want. You may have thought you wanted a vintage car because it looked beautiful, but when you delved into the fine details, you may have thought, yeah, I don't think it's for me. Don't think it's for me. We will see. All right. So Archangel Michael, what do we have for my lovely Capricorns, please? This is mid-September 2024. What do we have for my lovely Capricorns? Thank you, Archangel Michael. Yeah, I mean, it may be whatever you found out, Capricorn, is something that is a no-no for you. Wow, okay, now I've realized this, or now I've found out that. Oh, no, right? But there's a slight sadness that I think you felt, Capricorn, because initially you got really excited. Oh my goodness, this is exactly what I want. And then maybe later on realizing it wasn't. Okay. Arnold's in the corner musing. He's saying, I love vintage cars. Arnold. Margaret's rolling her eyes. Yes, darling. She's carrying on knitting. Okay, Cappy. Here we go. Ooh. Out of nowhere? Okay, Archangel Raphael is with me. Archangel Raphael is with me. I'm sensing his energy. You may have a strong connection to Archangel Raphael. For one or two of you out there, maybe. Ace of Swords. Yeah, so Capricorn, you found out something or you realized something and it was a game changer. You may have felt very disappointed. You may have thought, well, is there a way around it? Maybe I could manage this. Maybe it could be for me. But deep down, Cappy, you knew that whatever you found out or whatever you realized, you couldn't work around this. You just couldn't. It wasn't actually what you wanted after all. It wasn't. It wasn't. Yeah. Six of Swords. I think, Cappy, you moved on. I think you've already moved on. You've left this behind and you're on the search again. Whatever you're looking for, you're on the search again. It's as if it's such a shame, but I can't get over the obstacles, the issues, the blocks. It's just not for me. Okay. In the past, Capricorn, Six of Cups. You may have been dreaming of whatever this is for quite a long time. I mean, it's symbolism, cats, but you may have been dreaming of owning a vintage car for a very long time. I'm sure it's not just a car, but you know what I mean. You may have been thinking, oh, one day, one day, one day. Yes, look at that. But then you actually took the vintage car for a spin and you thought, oh, okay, there's a lot of mileage. It's going to be expensive to maintain. Repairs are going to be costly and it's going to guzzle the gas. I don't think this is for me after all. But you may have been very disappointed, Cappy. You may have had high hopes for this. What you're thinking about now is, okay, Temperance. If I have to wait, I will. If I have to wait for the right situation, the right item, the right person, I will. No rush. I don't want to delve into something that I have to really compromise on. No, I don't think I should have to do that. So I'm not going to do that. In the immediate future, Cappy, we have the Four of Swords. Again, you're holding back from jumping forward into anything. You're in deep thought because what you felt you wanted, and possibly for quite a long time, is what you're realizing now not going to be practical. This is you realizing that you don't actually want what you felt you wanted for quite a while. Might be a bit of a shock. Wow, okay. Well, I've always dreamed since I was a little kid of owning a vintage convertible. Now I've test-driven one. I'm not sure I want one. You know? Wow, okay. All right, let's forget about that. What do I want? You're assessing what you do want, Capricorn. Maybe something with a bit more pep. Maybe something that you can tailor to your own tastes. Maybe something easier to manage going forward, maybe less costly. Whatever this is for you, you're realizing that your taste has changed. Yes. What you're fearing with the energy of justice is the moment where you say yes to something. Yes to a car, yes to a job, yes to signing on the dotted line, moving in with someone. You're slightly nervous because this is a life change for you, Capricorn. Somehow this is a big life event. In the environment is the Death card. Okay, someone's going to be putting something in front of you, Capricorn, which you may decide to look at. This is something that can be altered, changed. This is something that you could tailor to your own tastes. This is something that is easy to work with. Whatever this is, you may decide to look at it. It might surprise you. You may think to yourself, I never thought I'd go for something like this, or I never thought I'd be interested in this type of person. Cappy, you're opening up to the new. It's as if, all right, well, I've realised that what I felt I wanted, I don't want anymore. Let's think outside the box. Yeah, Cappy, you're ready to experiment. What you're hoping for after this time is, with the Four of Wands, you're hoping, I'm hearing, to get your feet under the table. Okay. So Cappy, the Four of Wands can be anything. It can be a beautiful new relationship you're hoping will move into something serious. It can be a brand new job in a small boutique company. It could be to do with your stability. It could be a property. Whatever this is for you, Cappy, this is you hoping to have the courage to go for it, because it's far more practical than what you looked at in the past. The outcome, Capricorn, is the Magician. I'm hearing I could do a lot with this. I could manifest something wonderful out of this. So, have you found, or are you going to find, I should say, exactly what you've been looking for? You might. And it may be a shock. You may look back thinking, wow, did I really want a vintage car? Whew, no. You may end up with a souped up Mini with a rollback roof. Totally different. All symbolism, guys, as you know. Whoever is sat in the energy of the Death card, now this could be somebody who has something to sell you. This could be a job agent. This could be an actual person you're interested in. Whoever this person is moving towards you as if to say, how about this? It's slightly unusual. It's not really what I think you were going for in the past, but what do you think? Are you willing to give it a shot, Cappy? You're thinking about this in the immediate future. Whoever this is, whatever the situation is, we have the World. So you could find this person, item, thing, whatever this is, on the internet. They may have had a little bit of bad news in the past. This is someone, for instance, to make it easier, guys, let's just say this is a car, okay? Could be anything. This could be a car showroom manager who's desperate to sell a car because several people have said they're interested and then they backed off. This may now be a car that is a lot less expensive, okay, because they just want to sell it. If this is a person, they may have just become single, they may have ended a relationship, so they're not tied to a complicated situation. If this is something like a job, this is a job agent who's having to look further afield to try and find the right person to fit the company. And they may have found you. Four of Pentacles. I'm not suggesting that this person is a little bit nervous, but they may be. They may be. If this is someone in particular, if this is love, Cappy, they're hanging on to Four Pentacles and they've suffered a painful ending. But they have transformed their life, and this is someone you may be interested in, surprisingly. If this is something to do with a purchase, they may have lowered the price, but they've been struggling to sell it because maybe the market isn't particularly fluid at the moment. Or maybe they've had a lot of interest, but nobody's actually said yes. So this may be something that is heavily reduced. It may need a bit of tinkering with, right? It may need a little bit of refurbishment, whatever this is, but it may be at a really, really reasonable price. Yes. Underneath the deck, Capricorn, we have the Seven of Pentacles. looking at your savings, but also Capricorn, looking at past mistakes. Thinking to yourself, I really thought I wanted this. Maybe not. Eight of Cups. Yes, you've walked away from something. You've walked away from the hope of something because what you're realizing is it didn't actually fit the bill. At the end of the day, I really thought I wanted this, but no. You may have surprised yourself. Page of Cups. You may have had to apologize to someone. I'm so sorry, I don't want to buy this car, or I don't want this job, or I'm sorry, I don't want this relationship with you. You walked away. Sorry, but no. When you walked away, Cappy, from whatever this was, there might have been a sense of disappointment, but afterwards, I'm pretty sure you felt a sense of relief. Because there was a heaviness to this. It plagued you. It was on your mind. You kept thinking about this. Yeah, it's not quite ideal, but I think I really want it, so I'm going to go for it. But then it played on your mind to the point where it became heavier and heavier and heavier, right? 10 of Wands, 9 of Wands. And you thought, okay, yeah, no, this is not good. I'm walking away. I'm walking away. And I think up until now, you've been sitting just thinking about things. So, Cappy, let's begin. Let's just jump into this. What do we have for Capricorn, please, Michael? Thank you. The Five of Pentacles, yeah. Either Capricorn, this was something like a long-distance relationship. And you might have thought, you know what? I really, really, really want to be with this person, but wow, I'm going to have to spend thousands on flights every year. It's going to break me financially. It could be, Cappy, this is someone that you wanted to be with, but maybe they were super busy. They may have been a high flyer. You may have been very attracted to them. But what you were thinking about was, well, they've got no time at all. They're never available, maybe because of their job, because of their responsibilities. You could have dated a single mum if you're a guy and thought, yeah, you know what, she's super hot. I think I really love her. But can I deal with 3 kids? You know? Whatever the situation was, you thought to yourself, I just can't do this. Again, let's look at the vintage car. You may be thinking, you know what, by the time I filled it with petrol, by the time I've done a bit of refurbishment, by the time I changed a couple of tyres, is it going to last me for the next 10, 20, 30 years? Probably not. It looks beautiful, but it's going to cost too much to maintain. It's just too much. Yeah. The Star. Yeah. So Capricorn, you know, with the energy of the Star, this for you initially was a dream come true. This is you looking at something or someone and thinking, wow, they're everything I've ever wanted. But later on, this is you deciding it wasn't what you wanted. Yeah. Yeah. So Capricorn, with judgment, Sagittarian energy, you decided to make a judgment call to pull back and to just think about the decision that you've made. What else is on your mind, Capricorn? The Tower, Aries energy, Scorpio energy. Something here may have been a Tower moment. I mean, this is you going from, oh my goodness, this is exactly what I want, to, oh, I can't wait to leave. Or I can't wait to decline a contract. Yeah, no, no, no. This was something pretty major for you, Capricorn. Yeah. Yeah, and with a Strength card, I think you walked away and held back. Yeah, not for me. I've realised this isn't my wish come true. I'm moving in another direction. Okay. So, Capricorn, in the past, you felt you wanted this for quite a long time. You felt you wanted this. You did, and you went for it. 8 of Wands, you went for it. You may have taken a trip. You may have thought about this a great deal. Yeah, you went for it. The Chariot, you went for it. It's as if you couldn't wait to get there. Yeah, I'm going for it. I'm going for it. Yeah, definitely. Wow, this is it. This is it. And then you fell into the Nine of Wands. Well, maybe this isn't it. Maybe this isn't it. It might have surprised you. I think whatever you found out or learned or did your research about, you began to feel really uncomfortable. Five of Wands. Yeah. Internal conflict. Hang on. I don't know now if this really is for me. Cappy, you very quickly changed your mind, guys. Whatever this was. Five of Swords. It's as if you couldn't wait to get out of there. You may have ended a relationship with someone very quickly, feeling a bit bad, but whatever you learned, you felt you had no choice. You could have talked to someone just before you signed on the dotted line for a very expensive item, okay? This is you saying to this person just before you sign, I'm sorry, I can't do this now. Do forgive me. I know we've gone through the process a little bit, but before I sign, I've got to tell you, I'm not sure I want this. This could be you saying to a job agent, thank you so much for sending me to all these interviews, but at the last minute, I've realized I just can't do this. It's not really for me. So what you're thinking about, Capricorn, is you've said no and you're coasting. You're telling yourself there's no rush. You're telling yourself something better will come along. You're telling yourself it wasn't meant to be. And I'm actually getting a sense of relief. It's strange. Two of Swords, yes. I said no, and I'm actually feeling quite glad I did. What are you thinking about, Capricorn? Yeah, because there was a difficult message of truth or a painful realization or something that you found out, it could be even in the small print, if that's relevant, that made you back off. Oh, hang on, what's that? I'm going to get my magnifying glass out. What does that say? Ooh, okay, it's in the small print, but yeah, that could be a problem later on. Oh, my Cappies. Yeah, we've all been there, guys, in these difficult situations. The Hangman, you're seeing things totally differently now. It's as if, whoa, okay, wake up call. I don't think this was for me. I don't think this was for me. Yeah, no, ooh, so glad I didn't do that. So guys, in the immediate future, we have you just coasting, chilling, resting, almost feeling that wave of relief. Oh, so glad I didn't go for this. Oh, 10 of Wands, yeah, no. You've got someone who is going to be coming into your life. It could be an actual person if this is love. This could be somebody with something to sell, offer, something on the market, whatever this is. This is something very, very different, but it does pique your interest because you can work with this. This, for instance, may be a super easygoing person with no baggage whatsoever. Maybe not your usual type, but somehow you're interested. This could be you walking into a showroom thinking, okay, I thought I wanted a beautiful, sleek vintage. Oh, no. I think I'm going to go for a mini with a rollback roof. Yeah, why not? Nice and small, easy to park. It's not very flashy, but you know what? Do I really want something flashy? You're looking at things very, very differently. And again, all symbolism, guys, it could be anything. This could be you, for instance, thinking, oh, I want a beautiful, gorgeous, one-bed luxury apartment in the middle of the city. This is you thinking, hang on, the charges are going to be extortionately expensive. The ground rent's going to go up. It's going to be really noisy. Do I want this? No. You may end up finding a rundown little house on the outskirts of a town you'd never visited before, but the potential is huge, you know? Yeah. This could be so many things, guys. Archangel Michael, when do we have the Four of Swords and the Death card for my lovely Capricorns? Thank you, Michael. Okay, beginning of November. Really? Yeah. Okay. Beginning of November. He's actually telling me the 1st to the 12th. So first week and a half of November. I know, guys, we're in mid-September, but give it a month and a bit. This is something that can be transformed. You can work with this. Now, this might be somebody who is newly single. They're a little bit nervous, but this is someone that you may be interested in. The other person may have had some kind of baggage. If this is something that you want to purchase, you've been looking for something to purchase, they may have reduced the cost because they just want to sell it. They may have had a few people interested, but people may not have actually gone for it, so now they just want to get rid of it. I don't think this would be something that would be a problem, but you might have to do a heck of a lot of refurbishment. This could be an old car, could be a property, could be another item. I don't know, guys, it could be a caravan, mobile home. Whatever this is something now at a very reasonable price. You're going to have to put some money into it, but it might be worth it. So what is this all about? Tell us more about this situation. Ace of Pentacles. Okay. This could be someone who's just got divorced and newly moved to your area. You may meet this person and think, well, not my usual type, but there's something about this person. This could be you going to a car showroom on the outskirts of town thinking, wow, they've got an amazing array of new cars. I don't think I want a vintage at all. Contrary to that, if this is something like a property, could be, this is you maybe finding something old and rambly, thinking, well, I never thought I'd buy anything like this. I thought I wanted a super flash city apartment, but wow, it's really spacious. It's really quiet. It needs a heck of a lot of refurbishment, but it's a steal for the money. This could be a job agent who's desperately trying to find someone to fill a job. They've had no luck. They may be widening the search on the internet. You may come across this thinking, this is just for me. I think this was made for me. This is what I really want to do. Anything else? Three of Wands. This is someone who's desperate to move forward. This is someone who's really wanting change. It's as if they've just been waiting for you to come along, Capricorn. They've been waiting for you to come along. You know, this almost feels meant to be. With the energy of the Three of Wands, this could be a situation at a distance. This could be a situation at a distance. This person's in their head. Oh, I hope the right person comes along. Oh, I hope I can manage to sell this. Yeah, you're going to think about this quite deeply. Eight of Pentacles. This is a situation that you may need to work on. This could be an item that you might need to spend money on. This could be a really unusual job, but it is quite well paid. What are you thinking about, Capricorn? Yeah, you're not sure because it's not exactly what you were thinking that you'd want. I don't know about this. I mean, this is very different for me. You may have to travel or you may have to spend a bit of money on this, but there is a sense of excitement. But maybe, this is actually what I've been looking for. Yes. Yeah, it's a little bit of an unknown. I don't know if this is going to work out. I'm a little bit emotionally confused as to why I'm so pulled to this, but I am. What else are you going to be considering here, Capricorn? The Three of Pentacles. For some of you, you may be feeling it's worth getting to know someone. Well, let's just take it really slowly. For others of you, you may be looking at your finances thinking, well, it's a really good buy, but I need to spend money on it. Is it worth it? Once I've spent the money, is it worth it? You could be working, if this is a job, in a team of people. Previously, you may not have done that. You may have been solo in the work that you do. And this is you thinking, well, I could give it a shot. I hope I get on with the other people in the team. It'd be different for me, but it might be wonderful. Capricorn. With a High Priestess, I don't think you're going to say very much to other people. I mean, if this is you wanting to purchase something, you probably won't want to band around that you think you found an absolute bargain. You're going to keep it to yourself. It may well be that if this is you moving into a relationship, this is someone very different for you, and you may not know how other people are going to take it. Oh, wow, it's a very different type of person I'm used to. I don't know how my parents are going to take it. I don't know if they get on with my friends. I'm going to keep it under wraps for now until I've got to know them at a deeper level. You are a little bit nervous, Cappy, but I think it's because this is you entering into unknown territory, right? This is totally different for you. The moon, yeah, it's a little bit of fear. Ooh, is this really for me? It feels quite exciting. It's totally different. Maybe it is for me. So what are you going to do, Cappy? What are you doing here? Ooh, I think you're going for it. You're approaching this person, or you're signing on the dotted line. You're very excited about this. Again, this is not what you're used to. You've totally changed your mindset because what you've looked at in the past, you're realizing is not for you. So this is you shifting in a completely different direction. Okay, I thought I wanted that. Absolutely not. So let's look at something outside the box. So you're doing it, Caps. What's the energy, the mutual energy here? The mutual energy. Oh, victory and success. So this is someone who's very happy with this. And you may feel, Capricorn, you made the right decision. Yes. Now what you're hoping for is either to move into a beautiful, serious relationship with someone, and you feel this might be your person. This could be you getting very excited about a job, a property. You could be buying a new car and finding a safe garage to put it in, to store it in. It may need a bit of tinkering. With the energy of the Magician, what you're realizing is you've manifested what is right for you, having realized what you don't want. What are you considering here with a Magician, my Cappies? That this somehow brings you a sense of emotional happiness. You're very happy when you think about this. Yes, Capricorn. The Fool. It's slightly risky because this is very, very different than what you've gone for before or what you've been interested in before. It's very, very different. Yeah. But you feel, Capricorn, that this would be balanced. This would be balanced. I mean, we've got a 6 here. 6 is all about balance. If this is a purchase, what you're realizing is you've got a bargain and you're thinking, okay, I need to do a little bit of work, but wow, I got it for next to nothing. This could be a job that you're realizing is really well paid, okay? You're going to be paid for the work that you do. They're not going to breadcrumb you. If this is a relationship, this is someone you may be moving forward with who's just got divorced. You may have thought, I'm never going to end up dating someone divorced or with a child, but you're finding that you're really happy with this. It's great. Yeah. And Capricorn, Page of Wands, you're inspired. You're getting very excited about the potential. Yeah, guys, you're getting very excited about the potential. Because with the energy of the Hermit, Cappy, you're looking at the past, realizing that this was what you really wanted. That's why when you went for this other thing, there was a slight sense of reservation, there was a heaviness, there was a sense of, oh my goodness, I don't think I really want this after all. In this situation, this new situation you're moving into, you don't have that fear deep down. It is a bit of a risk, yeah, sure, but there's no fear. That's the difference. Yeah. The King of Swords. For some of you, there may be a situation here where you have to talk about the facts. You may want to find out more information about this person. It may be you want to find out when they got divorced. Are they definitely divorced, right? For others of you, Cappy, you may be signing on the dotted line with, again, no sense of reservation. You're not thinking to yourself, oh my goodness, I don't think I want to do this. You're doing it. And you're doing it without hesitation because it feels right. Finally, you've found what you've been wanting. Guys, 9 of Cups. And Capricorn, this is you suddenly realizing that this was all meant to happen in the way that it happened. You were supposed to move into a situation in the past, but then back out at the last minute because of what you learned. So you changed your way of thinking, you changed what you wanted, and with that newfound information, you then moved in a different direction, and here is you very, very happy. And you may look back, Capricorn, thinking, how did I get here? Whilst you're feeling happy, you know? Yeah, so you are where you're supposed to be at this point of time, Caps. This was all meant to be. You're moving into a divinely guided new cycle. Yeah, you're not looking back anymore, Cappy. You are looking to the future. So guys, a really lovely reading. I hope that it's helped one or two of you. Let me know, as always, in the comments. I'm leaving it there. Take care of you, sending love and light your way, and many blessings. Bye, Caps.